from Australia in a time of 10 hours, 54 minutes and 32 seconds. Sarah Ludovici. In second place from the United States in a time of 9 hours, 38 minutes and 2 seconds, Beth McKenzie. First place from New Zealand in a time of 9 hours, 14 minutes and 13 seconds, Ruth Croft. In third place from South Africa in a time of 8 hours, 58 minutes and 40
All right, a couple days after the Tarawera, what ended up being close to 105K actually, almost 65 miles. Fourth time finishing this event, 100K over the last 11 years. I'm at a forest track here in Queenstown looking out for mountain bikes. But yeah, just walking recovery. Sandy's getting in some training. Beautiful country, we love New Zealand. And yeah, an honor to be back. Glad to have finished. Fourth place, barely fourth place, and yeah, off the podium is a little bittersweet, but definitely had some learning experiences. I'm always learning more in the sport, even after doing ultras for over 12 years now. And of course, coming back to Tarawera, it's been a different course every year I've run it. I knew what I was getting into. I knew a lot of the sections of the course. It was a little humid for my what I'm used to here in winter in Colorado. I've been obviously doing a lot of skimo training this year, and not super hot, humid sauna training. I should have kept it up after Honolulu Marathon because I was pretty acclimated for Honolulu, but let things slide with the ski season. Oh, and there's a mountain bike trail. I'm not sure if I want to go up that. Fast moving bikes, so we look on the lookout for that. Cool trails here in Queenstown. Anyway, Sandy's running up the Ben Lomond mountain, I believe, and then we're going to try to do Root Burn in a couple of days. It's been a bucket list thing for over a decade. We've always missed it. Trail closures and all that, yada, yada, yada. But anyway, Tarawera, North Island, Rotorua, beautiful lakes, of course, beautiful single track, great event. Got to see so many people, wonderful community. That's what really keeps me coming back to Tarawera, New Zealand, is the running community is just so awesome. It's enthusiastic. There's you know, a lot of new runners in these events because there's a 25K and a 50K, which we overlapped quite a bit. So I got to see a lot of people out there. A lot of people were really encouraging, cheering me on during the race, which almost made me cry during the race. It's getting pretty emotional, actually. I don't want to go over here. There's more bike stuff. I don't want to get in the way of the mountain bikes. I know how that is, being from a mountain bike town myself, Salida. But yeah, it was things were going really well.
Let's go. Let's go, Sage.
Yeah. Congrats, of course, to Dan Jones, who won, and Ruth Croft, who won for the women. Ruth was actually 5th overall, right behind me, closing on me. But things were going really well for the first 40 miles or so. First 65K, 70K. And then I think I got a little massively dehydrated. You'd think I'd know better by now. Sandy analyzed it later, made some mistakes in hindsight. It happens because I got really excited. I was moving up from like 5th to 3rd place, being on the podium in the middle of the race at 35 miles, Okataine.
Good. Just trying to stay cool. Beautiful course, beautiful day. A lot of encouragement out there. Love it.
Good man. What's been the biggest challenge so far?
Just trying to stay cool. There's a big gap between.
Oh, good.
refuel.
Nice.
And I didn't drink enough salt, I think. Foolish amateur mistake, but it was, you know, humidity is around 90%. Temperature wasn't extremely hot, but it was hot for me coming from the snow in Colorado, and I instantly regretted not doing any sauna training. Let's see if I could go up this trail over here. I think I could walk up this. So instantly regretted not doing sauna training. We don't really have access to a sauna out where we live now. There's the nearest one's probably Mount Princeton Hot Springs, which is like a half-hour drive. So, you know, it's not Boulder. Not doing a lot of heat training, sauna training, and probably not enough running. I thought I could get away with it with the skimo training, skiing a lot. The heart and lung fitness was there. The legs were hurting quite a bit. And then with the dehydration, what really put the struggle was when I got dehydrated. It makes your stomach turn, it makes your muscles cramp up, you have lower blood volume, but for me it seems to really exacerbate my lung pain, which I already have scar tissue, of course, from the pulmonary embolism. But when I get dehydrated, and I noticed this only at Val d'Aran last year because it was a long ultra where it's kind of hot and I was sweating a lot, is that it really hurts that lung chest pain more than it did if I didn't have the scar tissue and pulmonary embolism. So, you know, dehydration is always an issue. I've had some epic blow-ups at like Western States, for example, 2016, big meltdown, puking all over, diarrhea, or not diarrhea, puking all over, stomach issues, maybe diarrhea after the race. But, you know, dehydrated, that'll slow you down real quick. But with the lung pain, it hurts the breathing, and that was really getting to me in the last well, the last marathon, basically, the last 26 miles, 42K. And you could see that in Strava, right at, you know, 40 miles, 45 miles, heart rate was pretty high. But then after that, things just went south, and I, you know, had a real slowdown in pace. I had to stop and regroup a couple times because I was a little nauseous, I was dizzy, just kind of stopped eating and drinking. So that definitely made things a lot harder. And I'm not sure if I'm going into a bike park here. Don't want to get in the way. If any bikes flying off the jumps here, so I gotta pay attention. But yeah, you could see that the fall off on Strava there with the pace, but also just really low heart rate values, which means I couldn't really get the best out of myself. And I got passed then at, you know, coming at Miller aid station number 2. Gotta get out of the way here. So yeah, I got passed when I slowed down and moved back into 4th off the podium, which was always discouraging. But you know, I was actually surprised I didn't get passed again because I was fading pretty hard there. But you know, it's always a struggle, it's always a challenge. That's why we do these things. And so many people were so encouraging. I met so many people running, you know, their first ultra, longest ultra, 50K, the miler, 100K, 25K. So congrats to all the runners out there. And of course, thanks to, am I going the right way? Thanks to the sponsors, especially title sponsor Hoka, Spring Energy, Camelback, Chorus, to name a few, for all their support, being able to travel and do these things that I love in the community and areas that I love, and realize that travel is a real privilege. And just being here, beautiful New Zealand is really amazing. So great to return back for the 4th time, finish the Tarawera Ultramarathon 100K. Of course, you know, it's been 4 years coming, so really honored to be able to do that. And thanks to the sponsor support and Sandy for crewing out there, coaching me through the tough points. She's been there, she knows that we've done everything at any surface, any distance. So check out her training plans at Higher Running. Had some higher running athletes, people that have used the training plans, comment on that. So really appreciate that support. And again, can't thank the community enough. But yeah, thanks for some of the media clips there from the UTMB World Series, as well as the live coverage. Met so many friends and people that I've seen over the years, and new people. So really makes it rewarding, and definitely worth it this trip. But we're going to transition gears soon. I'm doing a skimo race, the Grand Traverse, with my partner Josh from Boulder. He's we're going to be doing that at the end of March. So that's Crested Butte to Aspen, hopefully. So we'll be back on the skis, back in winter in Colorado soon, back in the cold snow, which is really fun for me. But I think it's more specific more to those mountain races where you're power hiking in the mountains rather than these faster forest trails, double track running, I did not have the turnover I needed after 40 miles, obviously, for this race, but you know, it's early season, so I'm gearing up later in the year for some big events. More to come on that. Thanks for following along on this vlog. Subscribe if you like these videos. Support on Patreon keeps the YouTube channel alive. Got more exciting collaborations coming your way. Again, comment below with future training talk topics you'd like to hear about. Again, really appreciate all the likes, sharing this on social media. Give me a follow on Instagram, TikTok, @Canaday, as well as on Strava. It's under my real name. Share all my training, so thanks for that support. Again, hope you're doing well, and stay tuned for more via 2Max Productions.